HooHooHooRobin.
I want to know more about this one-man show. We know about the wrestling, and when you were touched as a kid.
And we got the guy in the
That's him.
That's his. Yeah, that's him on a sex offender's
That's the guy
website.
that molested you.
Yeah.
Wow, he got caught, huh?
Yeah.
That's
Well,
like Mike Ditka. Did they give you Bears tickets?
It does look like Ditka.
Jerked you off for a fucking refrigerator periodograph?
I didn't. Yeah, he does look like Ditka.
Oh, wow.
But this is around 94. He was on a sex offender's website. This happened probably 79 when he did. Yeah.
So he got 15 good years in. That's a good career.
Yeah.
That's a good career.
15 years of.
He lost some weight.
Is he in the Hall of Fame?
He should be.
Should be in the Hall of Fame for kid touching. Damn.
Yeah, I mean, he
put up numbers, huh?
There was a lot of kids. A lot of people got in touch with me after that. I told that story. This one kid said that he lived in Jersey, like North Jersey, and this guy convinced his parents. He was like 10.
Oh,
no, 12, to come into New York City because there's a wrestling match the next night, like a Saturday night. So his parents drove him into New York and dropped him off at this guy's apartment. And he stayed over at his house to go to the wrestling match with him the next day.
Back then, they didn't talk about it as much. Adults were more trusted 25 years ago.
Dumb fucking parents.
Now, and then he was all over him. He's grabbing him and stuff like that, and he's fighting him off the whole time. And he just started crying in the corner. So the guy just left him alone, went to sleep. He slept on the couch, and in the morning he goes, "The wrestling match got canceled. Tell your parents to come pick you up."
You didn't give me anything. Fuck you.
Wow, that's what happened.
The match got canceled.
You're not wasting a good wrestling match on him.
It's pay or play.
Yeah, he had someone else
Pay or
lined up.
play. Is that kid fucked up nowadays?
I don't know. He emailed me
adult?
a story and told me it. I'm not sure.
Now, being a father, could you even imagine allowing your 10-year-old to go to the city
and stay overnight?
Oh, man.
I can't even find
a wrestling match?
even find a babysitter so I can leave the house for 3 hours. I don't even trust for 3 hours. Imagine a whole night in the city.
I know.
Overnight, yeah.
Get the fuck out of here.
When my sister babysits my kid, I check his ass. She's done. To make sure nothing was in there.
My sister's babysitting, too. It's the only one we trust. That and some of the people from Philly. But anyway, what else is in the one-man show? The wrestling story is legendary, and that's going to do well.
Yeah, basically just all the fucked up women I dated my whole life. And then, I had my ex die,
We finally talked about that?
Yeah, I talk
publicly?
about that, yeah. Suicide and all that stuff, and, what I did to get through it and all that. Go to healers and all that shit.
I got to ask, do you make it funny, or is that taboo?
No, I mean, it's a rough story. I tell about the whole night and stuff, but then it wraps up very nice.
Okay.
Yeah. It's a tough thing, but I got to talk about it.
Right, yeah. If you're going to do a one-man show.
I got little Jim's in breaks the ice. A Jim Norton joke actually breaks
really?
the ice. Yeah.
I haven't seen it yet because every time Jim does it locally, I'm away.
I can't wait to see it.
Yeah, I really do want to see it.
Florentine's got stories.
Yeah, because there's a great moment where like I read from I was writing a diary when that all happened, so I was telling what was going on. So in one of the diaries, I remember going to my therapist at one point, and I read from it during the course of the show to break it up, break up scenes. Cool, yeah. So I remember when I went to my therapist, he goes, "Look," he goes, "you don't understand." He goes, "When you finally meet somebody that's going to take care of you, and she breaks your heart, it's going to hurt worse than what you're going through right now, dealing with the death." I'm like, "There's no fucking way. How could that be?" He goes, "No, you would believe me. When you get a connection to somebody, it's going to hurt more." And I was writing about it in the diary. I'm like, "There's no." I go, "If that's true, I'll just get hookers the rest of my life." Yeah. I go, "Works for my good friend Jim Norton." I go, "But then again, he likes golden showers, so I shouldn't take after him." So it breaks the ice after the whole story. Because I really wrote that about that. I'm like, fuck that. And then I'm thinking about him. Well, he gets hookers, so it works for him.
Certainly does.
No broken hearts.
Oh, that was a rough fucking
with a
story,
hooker,
man.
Right, Jim?
So though,
Yeah,
when you try to save them and you can't, that's
oh God, why would you do that?
Yeah, exactly.
What are you, Travis Bickle?
Well,
trying to save the hooker.
You've not wore bags with hookers before, and he's clean.
Yeah,
how's that
primarily?
Since I'm working on this whole theory, and I know it's not even a theory. I mean, the whole AIDS thing is just a myth.
Yeah,
especially heterosexual male AIDS. Never happened once.
Yeah,
not one documented case.
I gotta agree with you on that one.
Not one documented case.
I bet if someone says it, there's
I remember when it came,
on.
like 88, 89. I remember when it came out. 1 out of every 5 heterosexual males has got HIV right now, and in 2 years it's gonna be 1 out of every 2. And everybody flipped.
Oh fuck yeah!
I thought of it. All right, this guy's dying. That guy's dying. He's dying. I'm probably dying.
Yeah.
Look, 20 years later, we're all still fucking here.
Anyone you know that did die of AIDS had something going on.
Needles or
drugs,
bisexual,
gay stuff going on.
No, a heterosexual guy or a guy could give it to a female.
Right.
Yeah.
They can. They're bisexual or drug addict, whatever. They can give. But heterosexual males never transferred from a woman to a man.
How about with a cut, though? Is it possible
No.
if he had a cut in your dick and there was a cut in her pussy?
That's, Look at the AIDS virus
fight in there.
Remember the AIDS virus always was in the ass, so you're always like, all right, I'm not going to fuck a girl in the ass because that's where it lives if she has it.
Yeah.
So that was all. Now it's fucking ass plays, first date, and nobody's fucking dropping like flies.
Loves ass play now.
Nobody's dropping like flies.
Yeah.
See, now the CDC, they just made up those numbers. They just fudge numbers.
Yeah.
That's what they're famous for, to scare the shit out of you.
What did Eazy-E do?
Well,
You think he was a DL?
No, he was a drug user.
Who?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Easy was a drug user?
Yeah, shooting up, yeah.
And what about Magic?
I'm guessing he
Trannies.
I'm guessing he was sitting on things.
Yeah, there was rumors.
That's my guess.
Yeah.
Little parties with,
okay.
sexes.
I don't know.
It happened.
We don't know.
It happened.
We don't know.
I don't,
But he sure looks pretty healthy, man.
Yeah, he looks pretty good for that. But I mean, so, and if gyms wore bags, I mean, look, prostitutes, no condom, come on.
Yeah.
And he's clean.
It's true.
He
He
says sort of.
Yeah, I'm clean.
Even the Africa thing doesn't make sense either. How it's Oh yeah, but in Africa, males get it from. No, they don't. Why isn't it here? Does it not work in this fucking time zone?
So you think in Africa, not a lot of guys are dropping dead from?
No. Well, if they are, it's from doing drugs or whatever, or they're gay. That's how they're getting it. How come it hasn't come over here yet? It's been 15 years over there. Heterosexual males are dropping like flies, but it hasn't made it to this country yet.
Yeah, you make a good
Maybe
point.
their dicks are so big that they just rip, and there's always a cut in the vagina from their big dicks, and maybe they have big cuts on their big dicks. And when their big dicks rip over a pussy, there's blood. That could be it.
And then the cuts are rubbing together.
Yeah.
Your cut, her cut.
Yeah.
But now the CDC, the big thing now is warts, genital warts.
Genital warts.
HPV. 40 million people have it. No, they don't. 40 million people do not have it.
They're saying every girl has HPV.
It's bullshit.
That's what they're saying.
It's, they say it's linked to cervical cancer. It's not true.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cancer?
Before warts and girls got cervical cancer, what was that? Where did that come from?
Yeah.
Damn.
It's just another fucking shot they want to give you. Another fucking.
Yeah.
Are you against immunizations or just a lot of them?
Yeah, most of them, yeah.
Wait, you're not your kid's not getting the shots?
He is. He's gotten certain ones, yeah.
Yeah, you don't know what to do. We went shots. He's got his shots.
Yeah, my kid got one. He was in the hospital for 4 days.
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
Yeah.
Jesus.
Well,
that's fucked up.
Yeah, you don't know what to do.
Look, the CDC says 20 million people a year die of the flu. Really? Really?
20 million?
Year, 20 million. That's their number.
Across the world?
Yeah.
Wow, you study this shit, huh?
Yeah. That's what they throw out.
You're not just talking out of your ass. You research some of this?
Weak motherfuckers that are dying like that, yeah. I think. If
all right, an 85-year-old guy gets a cold and he fucking can't handle it.
He's dropping dead.
Yeah.
Fuck him.
Anything worse? Anything worse than watching your kid get a shot?
No.
Pretty brutal, right?
Yeah.
Do you hold him?
Hold him down. I had to hold my son down in the hospital and put an IV to get blood out of him because and they can't get they don't have a vein showing, so it was like for like an hour screaming.
Shit.
But the look they give you, like, what the fuck? You're supposed to be protecting me. What are you doing? They don't have any clue that you're actually helping them.
Well, yeah.
It's brutal, dude.
You have to explain to him. Look, this is medicine.
I don't hold him down. I
don't think he'll get it.
I'm the I grab him afterwards guy. That's the way you do it, yeah.
Calm down.
Let someone else hold him down.
There was some fucking chick on intervention last night, and she was so bad, her veins and stuff, and couldn't get the needle in her hands and everything. They're lumping up like crazy. So she was shooting it into her femoral vein.
Oh my God.
Like right
what the fuck is that?
She's pulling her pants down.
Yeah.
And her pulling her panties aside and shoving it right in the groin area.
Where though?
I don't know.
Not in the hole, right?
No, not in her pussy.
Her pussy.
Like, where is it on us, technically?
It's right at the bend, right where the bend is, by the leg and the groin. There's like a vein there.
That nook?
Yeah.
Brings all the blood and
She was shooting it right in that fucking thing.
Holy shit.
You see any pubes?
I think I did.
Yeah.
Pretty nasty. You saw some nastiness. She actually didn't look too shabby. This chick. There she is.
Which one?
This was intervention,
not the fat one,
not
obviously.
The fatty.
Yeah, I'd fucking lick
Yeah,
her.
who's that
mother?
mess?
Ozzy is her mother?
And
they'll both end up dead.
And the daughter.
Who's that?
I don't know.
That's the grandmother.
She's one of these signers of the Declaration of Independence.
This isn't about me. It's like,
That's
I don't
the
know what's
mother.
going on
It
here.
is about you.
I didn't come
It
here.
is
That's the
about
pet.
you. Because as a mother, you're going to have to change it.
Oh, the father loses
Where
his
you
mind when they mention that she's been hooking.
It back.
This is...
She sucks dealers' dicks for fucking
Oh,
heroin.
so hot.
Yeah.
Da, 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 da.
That's the chick?
Yeah.
I'd let her suck my penis.
Yeah. She was, she's a filthy one. She got this boyfriend. They're in fucking, like, Portland. Yeah. So they're just these hippie assholes. And she's got this boyfriend who actually walks her and into the park and goes, all right, keep your chin up. Keep your chin up. She's walking under a bridge to go fuck some guy or suck his dick for fucking heroin.
That's her?
Yeah.
Oh, she's
hot.
Yeah. She was a good one last
I'd
night.
keep her chin up.
That was a good one
Holy
last
shit.
night.
It's cool. It's kind of like hippie-ish, like alternative.
I want to go to Portland.
I feel really
I want to check out
comfortable
Portland.
in that environment.
Oh.
Yeah, she,
I feel like Dallas is just one of the greatest people ever.
yeah, she does heroin.
She's so funny. She's beautiful.
Can I
She's
pet your
pretty.
dog?
Oh, yeah.
Everybody's funny when they're fucked up on heroin.
And then I had these
making an ass of
I'd
themselves.
like to go out there. I'd love to
I had
fucking...
these chicks getting pissed at me on Twitter last night because at the end of this, I'll be the spoiler, she gets off of it for a while at least. And they show her 2 months later after she's been in rehab. And I go, fucking heroin chicks, they get off of it and get fat.
Really?
And then I hashtag it, intervention. And these chicks are like, you're a fucking asshole. Yeah.
Can we go to the end?
And I'm like, shut up, fatty.
I want to see what she looks like at the end now. Got to see what she looks like. That's her?
No.
Oh, it's an
Not an M&M.
She didn't look bad. She did put some pounds on a little bit.
Well,
She's still with the boyfriend?
right?
No, the boyfriend, she broke up with him, and then the boyfriend went into treatment.
Ooh. Maybe I can
But
give her
she
a
was
ring.
sober, I guess, since July of 2011. So.
Give her a jingle.
Yeah.
So she's still clean?
Yeah, apparently.
Maybe
This
she'll
show is pretty up to date.
Good for her.
Suck my cock.
She looked fucking great, though, on heroin.
Jesus.
And then she was just like, and she was just being sent off, and the dumb boyfriend's like, what she does for me to get the heroin, and I've done it a few times too, so he's like gotten it up the air.
Everybody's sucking tits
That's
for
her?
some drugs.
Yeah, that's
She
her.
didn't gain that much, did she?
Well, I had to say.
Yeah, but her painting stinks.
Look, see, she's a little fatter on the face.
Dealing with all
She
the
looks
stuff
good.
that's just piling up. So that's been helpful. Hard, but helpful. These are the pictures my family sent me.
Yeah, she's a little chubby.
My
Yeah,
mom.
she's got a little more,
Yeah.
a little weight to her.
Yeah.
That
She got
heroin
a
living
hold-
in the streets, shit, that's great for
Yeah.
a girl's body.
She got a hold of those biscuits.
Yeah.
You think she ever got bed bugs?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Fucking-
What'd you say yesterday? Bed bugs that like to fuck? Was that your line?
I have to
I don't remember.
first.
Jamie?
It's really hard.
When they were in the
Boundaries.
intervention, at one point, the intervention woman goes, so you know how she's getting our money? She's prostituting herself. And the father does this thing where he tightly shut his eyes, put his head down, and just starts shaking his head. No, like he was losing his mind. The grandmother, the B. Arthur looking bitch, she fucking puts her face in her hands and just starts crying like crazy.
And I was there, and I said, look, but I'm generous. You have to understand. I'm generous.
Yeah, it's fucking great. And then fucking Dick Van Patten, the grandfather, all pissed off that his fucking daughter raised a piece of shit. It's great.
What were you doing?
They're all crying.
I know, bunch of tears.
Her pussy has big black cock in it for heroin.
How are they still falling for the intervention gag?
I don't know. It is pretty weird. They were doing a documentary on addiction. Really? Is this intervention? No. Okay. Well, we got to go to the hotel today.
Yeah, but I mean,
Go to a hotel room today. Why?
I never understood that because the one thing addicts got in common is they watch a lot of TV. So how are they getting tricked by this still?
They constantly get tricked.
Fucked up.
Amazing. And then they had a chick on after this on Intervention, which was she was into crystal meth, and man, that shit will just fuck you up.
Yeah.
I was saying I want to combine crystal meth with Accutane and just make a fortune. Make a fortune, man. People be taking meth and their skin clears up. It's great.
Take it at the same time?
Yeah, she was literally picking her face on camera and bleeding and just fucking looked unbelievably horrible.
Yeah, but the FDA would never allow you to do that.
Jim, you never did heroin, no, did you?
I did not, no.
No heroin?
Close, Jimmy?
No, just coke.
I never did heroin either.
Yeah.
I know people that snort it, but wouldn't shoot it. Like, they look at people that shoot it like they're drug addicts, but they're snorting heroin.
Have a cracker.
How much you want, man?
Just one.
1 gram?
Yeah, give me one.
What do you need? 8?
Got what you need. Got what you need.
What you need, crackers? I got you, crackers. That's fucked up.
You were talking about pregnant bed bugs yesterday.
Oh,
Jimmy, that was what you were talking
Oh, was I?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, if one gets in your pant cuff.
Yeah,
in your
pregnant.
pant cuff and you take it home and it's pregnant, your house is infested. Well, you got
Who has a pant cuff?
I know. It's got a fucking pant cuff.
Yeah, we didn't call him out on that
A
yesterday.
pant cuff. I have a pant cuff. You're an ass.
All right.
I love it.
Florentine, one-man show. I'm your savior
yeah.
at the Brokerage on Long Island. Ant's going tomorrow night at 8 o'clock.
Yes.
BrokerageComedy.com. I can't wait to see this when you come to the city.
Yeah, February 10 and 11 at the Producers Club. Tickets are on sale tomorrow. And then I'm on Otto's new pig roast tomorrow night.
Oh, yeah.
Auto.
Yeah.
How do we do that?
Cool.
Pigroast.tv, right?
I think so. Yeah, that's what it is. Yeah.
I also have to say, so I was getting some complaints about my iTunes thing. I put Life from the Compound up on iTunes. I got a few shows up there. Simulcasting Toddlers and Tiaras and Hoarders and commenting
your
on it.
podcast is doing great, man.
It's
It was
a lot
like
of
number
fun.
4.
Yeah. It's moving up the
Comedy, yeah,
charts.
man.
But people were complaining that some of the files, because it is video, a little too big. So I did put a lower resolution, smaller files on there. So now people that were bitching that they couldn't get it on their iPod and iPhone and shit like that, you can now download a lower, smaller file version from iTunes. Just search Live from the Compound.
Nice.
That's it.
And I have Tempe, Arizona, my first time ever. The 27th.
Tempe's great, man. Hottest chicks in the country.
Yeah, I was in
Without a doubt.
Arizona has the best chicks.
Yep. Phoenix, Tempe, without a
Anytime
doubt.
I see those fucking, like, the spring break thing shit they do down in Arizona, it's like the hottest girls.
Insane. And they're nice.
Crazy.
Fucking
They're natural.
beautiful. Yeah.
Everyone
natural.
says how LA has the hottest chicks.
No, not
way.
even close.
No way.
Not
I like
even close.
Dallas.
I was
has really
amazed
hot
by
chicks.
San Francisco, believe it or not.
San Francisco's up there,
Because
yeah.
I know they're known for the gay, but I mean the women up there were fucking ridiculous looking.
Yeah, there's some lovely
Phoenix.
Phoenix.
Yeah, Dallas.
Dallas,
Florida's-
Dallas, too many implants.
Yeah, you
taking
don't
over.
like the Dallas thing going
Well,
on?
they like everything big there, so they always
Yeah.
go crazy with their implants.
That's true.
And Florida's always a good. Miami, Fort Lauderdale.
Skin gets a little fucking
West Palm.
leathery though. The skin.
You get them before that happens.
before that.
Yeah, before that crap
But
happened.
Arizona's like a perfect fucking mix.
It's unbelievable.
Hot chicks, man. Phoenix, I've been to years and years and years ago.
Yeah.
And I loved it. So 27th, 28th will be the January. Tempe Improv. Poughkeepsie, February 3-4. And I'm back in Atlanta, February 16 through 18.
He's back.
Fort Lauderdale, February 23 through 25. And then upcoming after that, you can just check on Eat a Bullet for Rochester.
Rochester.
I have Toledo and fucking. Did I say Bananas Poughkeepsie?
I'm
Yes.
doing Rochester. I should do Tempe though.
I'm dying to go to
I'd
Tempe.
rather go to Tempe than Rochester, but I know people in
Yeah.
Rochester. Fuck.
Yeah, go to Tempe, man.
Hot chicks in Phoenix, man. I remember that when I was out there with Dice.
Yeah.
I haven't been out there since-
We did that theater and around out there, Celebrity Theater.
I didn't.
Me, you, and him.
No. It must have been Jameson. I did it with him and Bill Maher.
Oh, okay. Yeah, me, Dice, and Jameson are doing like a week tour on a tour bus down south.
Oh, wow. Where are you going?
We're going to Birmingham, Alabama, Charlotte, Atlanta, Nashville, and Louisville.
And you're all gonna be on a bus?
Yeah.
Oh, you gotta tape that shit.
I know, without a doubt. I don't know how he's going to... Dice can't even fucking sleep in a Ritz-Carlton, nicest bed in the fucking
Oh,
world.
my
He
God,
can't even sleep
really?
in there. How's he going to sleep on a tour bus?
Oh, that sounds like fun. You gotta film some shit.
Oh, yeah, without a
Stuff
doubt.
with him.
All right, guys.
I know. It's gonna be a fucking...
Florentine, good set today.
Absolutely.
Thanks, man.
And
having
I guess
you,
we're
man.
done for today.
Yeah, we're
That's it.
done.
Yes.
Yeah.
All right, we'll see
And by
you
the way,
guys.
to the listeners, you're welcome.
Exactly.